Okay, in this video we're going to discuss alarms. Alarms are different than messages and reminders in that they first of all allow you to select which day clocks the alarm will show on. So for example, if we look at this My Account over here, I have a kitchen clock and a living room clock, and I can say, well, this alarm I only want going off on the living room and not in the kitchen. Another difference is that these have audio notifications that stay on throughout the alarm, and I'll show you that in a minute. And lastly, they have feedback. So there'll be a button where your loved one can push the button to acknowledge that they saw the alarm. So let's go ahead, click on the Action Plus button on the bottom right of your phone app and click Set Alarm. So we're going to choose a time for the alarm, and I'm going to make this, let's do 5:30. Hopefully we'll finish and get this up by then. And we'll do time for evening meds. So this is the button text. I said before that there's an acknowledgment here. So that this is the message that comes up on the button. You can change that. So for example, if English is not your language that you're using on the clock, you can change that to whatever you want. Then you can select the sound. So there's 5 sounds here, or you could choose not to have a sound if you don't want it to ring, or you could record your own. And if you choose to record your own, you have a microphone here, and it works just like in messages and reminders. Just hold it down, record your message, and it'll be attached. For the purpose of this, let's just do cuckoo tone. I'm going to upload a photo. So this is a medication reminder. So here's a picture of the medication that we're reminding to take. And then there's an auto hide after minutes. So in this case, after 5 minutes, even if the alarm was not acknowledged, the alarm will stop. If you want it to keep going indefinitely, just put it down to 0. So let's leave that at 2. And then I choose what day of the week I want this alarm to go. So this is going to be a weekend reminder. So we'll do Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And we're going to do it on both clocks. But as I mentioned before, you could select one of these clocks if you want it only on some of them. 5:28. So let's bump this down. Hopefully we'll still get this in time. 5:29. And oops. Okay, perfect. So it hit 5:29. Here is my message. Here is my image, and hopefully you hear the cuckoo tone in the background. And that'll go for 2 minutes or until I acknowledge it. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and acknowledge it. And as soon as I do, I could go into this, expand the alarm, and I have a last acknowledged time, or date rather, and that's going to be December 28th, which is today. And here's a little summary of what the alarm is. If you want to pause an alarm for some reason, so you could just click and toggle that button there. And of course you could add multiple alarms. So let's say we want, that was a evening medication reminder. Let's do one for morning meds. Okay, this one won't have a picture. And this is going to be a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and it's only going to be on the living room clock. And it's a morning meds, so let's do 7:30 a.m. Oh, and this one will do no sound. Okay, so now I have my morning med reminder, my afternoon meds reminder, one with a picture, one without, and you could have as many alarms as you want. One thing to note is that if you do have it going off on multiple day clocks, as soon as it's acknowledged on one, it'll automatically go off on all of them. So that your loved one doesn't have to go around the house clicking on OK on all the alarms.